Hi lovely people, it's Rachel and I'm back with a planner update video and as you'll see I have been using my Erin Condren Folio and I have a confession to make. I've been using my Erin Condren pretty much exclusively for the past few weeks. So I thought I would show you what I've done, how I've got things set up, how I've made my planner suit me by uncoiling and recoiling, and yeah, just have a general chit chat. So grab a brew if you haven't already. I'm on coffee today. Unusual for me, but it's good. So when I unboxed my Erin Condren launch order, I was a bit worried about this folio because you really do have to stretch it to get it around everything, and it is a very tight fit, and I wasn't sure that was going to be okay. Well, having given it a bit of a test, I'm quite glad to say that it is okay, so that's good. The zip is really sturdy, which is good because it has to be to get everything in. So let's have a look at what I've got inside, shall we? So first up, inside I've got just some bits and bobs in here. I've got the Erin Condren sticky notes, some from Cocoa Daisy. I've got my pens, my favourite Pilot friction pen. And then in here I've just got an assortment of things. I've got some stickers. This is a kit format that I make for myself because I'm a fusspot and like things a certain way. And some other bits and bobs. And when I show you my planner, you'll see that I've actually pre-planned quite far in advance because I just wanted to get things down. Then I have my 1000 gifts challenge, which is from Anne Voskamp, and again I'll show you how I incorporate that into my daily planning and into my planner. Then underneath here I have not only my planner, but I also have a notepad and 2 sticker books as well. So when I say you can get quite a bit in, you really can. And I'm quite enjoying using that folio actually. It's good. So what I have done with my hourly planner is I have completely franken-planned it. I uncoiled it and I added in I've put in May and June of this year because I wanted to get on straight away, and I've put a load of extra notes pages in, and I then have the whole of next year is here ready, and again I'm going to get a notebook, uncoil it and put notes pages in, which I'll show you. But these big bulldog clips are exactly what you need for uncoiling. There are loads of videos out there on YouTube for uncoiling. I'm not going to do one myself because I've no need to at the moment, and it does tend to involve me resorting to giving it to Luke going, please will you just sort this for me because I'm going to break a nail. Anyway, right, so my cover has, as usual, it's getting a bit bashed now. It could probably do with a bit of a clean. They do, it is what it is. And so on the inside of the front cover I've just put some sticky notes. I'd like to try and use wet erase markers, dry erase markers, whatever, but they just tend to transfer for me. I don't know, maybe it's our climate. Then I've got a wallet with a few munchkins because you always need munchkins. And then I've got some Erin Condren sticky notes, and then I have some little vinyl decals there which are super shiny, and it says Rachel and create every day, which is kind of my little oh, I spilled coffee in my planner. Oh, that's really upsetting. That must be the other day when I spilt it all over my desk. I didn't know I'd got my planner. Oh well. What you gonna do? Anyway, yeah, create every day. Sorry, squirrel moment there. Is kind of my little thing at the moment, to create something every day. I have my brighten up every day, but this year my kind of focus is really on creating. So there we go. So I've just got that there. I still love how clean that is, apart from now the coffee stain. And then we start getting into some of the pages that I've set up. So my year at a glance, or year and a half at a glance calendar, I've used some of the colourful circles, transparent ones that I have in my shop where you can layer them and things. And I've just put a little key on a coil clip on one of the little compliment cards. And so I've just got things like, what have I got in there? What's that for? Oh, things like paydays. I've got Interesting. School holidays, sorry, busy thinking. Oh, it's child benefit, that's what that is on a Tuesday. Yeah, so I've got different income days, I've got Luke's holidays, school holidays and things. I've only done a little bit on that, so I've not done the whole year yet. Then I've got my kind of little goal setting page, and I thought about pulling out my goal setting kit that I have in the shop, but I wanted to use these from the sticker book because they're pretty, and so I've just put some different topics down and started to put some things in place there. Then I pulled my year in pixels from my personal ring planner and just taped it in because I didn't want to draw it out again. And yeah, just went mad with the washi really and had some fun doing that. And then I've got just a little bit of you know, me time ideas, refuel. I put a little Cocoa Daisy pocket with some just little cards and things that make me smile, little sayings. I'll fill this up with quotes and stuff and ideas. Next I have, and you'll notice this is where we are now getting into, these are new notes pages that I put in because that would normally have been the first notes page. So I've put in loads of note pages at the front. So I've got things like things that I've been making, things I'd like to make, I've got a weight tracker, I've got a recipe page, things that we've been trying out, and yeah, then we get to each month, and I'm not going to show you all I've made because there's some private stuff on there, but I want to try and show you as much as I can. So each month has got 3 pages added in for notes pages, which is fabulous. And so let me see. I'm going to skip ahead to July because I've not actually written on this one yet. So we come out of June, and that obviously is the old style notes page with circles that's there from this page. The new ones don't have that. And then there's an extra 2 pages, and the last one I've made some stickers just for monthly reviews. So again, if I go into the end of July, ahead into August, you can see you've got your normal notes page and then just 2 extra sheets. It's as simple as that. That's all I've done with it. I've started setting up some of my monthly pages, just putting things in that are coming up, and I have started some planning in here as well. And I had a proper wobble, full on wobble over the dark lines, and then I realised that if I make my checklists with a solid background in colour, I actually see that as a checklist box and the lines somehow disappear, so that was good. So I did have a bit of an experiment because yeah, I was a bit, oh no, what am I going to do? It's like these ones have not got a colour in the background, if you see what I mean. And when I put one of those on the new weekly pages, it just disappeared. So yeah, so there we go. So current kind of setup is, and I was just showing this one because it's there. I've got my little gratitude area up the top, so each day has a prompt from that 1000 gifts challenge. I've got my habit tracker, an area for my sort of to-dos and things that I want to get done in a day, school run blocked off, and then appointments put in on the times that they're actually happening. Which is quite useful because if I do have appointments up here that come up, I will put them across that to-do list, or even better, I'll probably take the list out and just go, no, do you know what, if there's things going on up here, I can't get things done in the same way. And if I just try and find a week where I can share with you, yeah, let's have a look at that one. So you can see there that, yeah, I've been living by lists at the moment, which is okay. It's okay, it kind of works. That was the Cocoa Daisy sticker kit, and then added in a load of my stuff. And then, oh, you're going to see all my release ideas. And then that's this week, which has been half-term week, so there's not been much going on, no school run or anything. But yeah, sort of getting done. And then next week is already getting busy. So tomorrow's an inset day, which is why there's no checklist on tomorrow. I've just put a few little points that I need to do. So there we go. So that is kind of how I've adjusted it, and then we get to December, and yes, and then we have the notes page, and then I put in some blank notes pages from the same notebook that I'd uncoiled, and just some extra pages as well. And then my contacts page I can't show you because what I've done with that is I've actually used it for insurance providers and financial providers, so it's sensitive information that I can't share. Load of stickers in the back, load more stickers in the back. They need putting in there. What was wrong with this? Oh, I think this was a slight second, so I thought I would have it in oh, that's why it's a slight second, because if you can see there, it went and cut out the S of loads. Silly silhouette. So yes, so I'm going to use that myself. So that is my planner at the moment. It's working for me. It's working very much because, and the reason I think it's working for me is because I filled in advance. I'm not waiting until that week to actually put my week down, and whilst that does feel a bit I'm committing to the stickers and the themes, at the end of the day it's a working planner and it's got to work. So there you go. So for now I haven't been touching my personal rings at all, which is very odd because I really loved it and it worked very well for me. I am using a notebook alongside this. I've got my bullet journal going alongside, and that's kind of where I've got my project planning going on. But also I am finding that just having these notes pages, it's just great because I can just jot whatever down, slap post-it notes down. So yeah, it's kind of working. Oh yeah, I had a play just with pen and just went, no, that's not me. So there we go, that is my planner at the moment. I thought you might just like to see that little update. If you got an Erin Condren this year or any planner, have you changed recently? How's things going in with your planning? I'd love to know. Take care lovely people, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.